Hello, my dudes. I'm gonna talk about the stigma around therapy, and I'm just gonna talk about it full out. I've just got a few points that I'd like to cover. If you don't know what the stigma around therapy is, it's basically people judge you. Like, it's gross, but people really do judge you. They judge you for going to therapy. They judge you for thinking about even trying to go to therapy. So, when I was 13, I was not great mentally. Not many people know that, but I wasn't great mentally. I felt very alone because I didn't think I was bad enough to get therapy. And I don't see why you need to be really bad to get therapy. Yes, okay, in CAMS, for example, which is the NHS funded version of like a youth mental illness doctor's place, they will take the people that are more in harm's way. So they will take the people that are a danger to themselves and a danger to other people. But it doesn't mean that you have to be really, really bad to go get therapy. Why would you have to do that? The best way to get therapy is early so that you can stop yourself from getting bad. Another reason I felt so alone is like no one was talking about it. I didn't know anything about it. I couldn't find anything about it. This was the time when YouTube was a big thing for me. I watched, but I never came across any therapy videos. Nothing about therapy, nothing about people going to therapy. I didn't know that CBT existed. I didn't know that there were different types of therapy. I had no idea. I didn't know that I could ask for therapy, that I could talk to someone and be like, you know what? I need it. I'm struggling so much. I just need to learn how to take control of my mind and use it for my own benefit. Because the human mind is so powerful and so complex that I really do genuinely think that everyone could benefit from some therapy. Just learn how to use the mind. You know, like, why wouldn't you want to be taught how to use your own mind? I had previously had experience with therapy when I was 9 or 8. Due to my trichotillomania, my parents thought it was a good idea for me to go to hypnotherapy. It wasn't a great experience. And so that also knocked down my expectations of therapy and my expectations of even getting help at all. Since, you know, as a kid, if something doesn't help you, it's hard to see further than that. So you will believe that maybe you just can't be helped, and it's not a good feeling, but I promise you it's not true. If you do feel like that, it's not true, because coming from personal experience, I am getting help, and it is helping, so that's good, you know? There is hope. I know it sounds stupid, but there is, I promise you. I do think that this stigma has been created from hundreds and hundreds of years of misunderstanding mental illness and just the whole taboo culture around it. You know, in all the series and the films that we see when it has mental illness and people going to hospital due to mental health, it's always asylums and it's always negative and bad and scary, and that culture around it really doesn't help those who are actually mentally ill, because what are you going to do? Like, you are going to assume that since all you've seen and all you've watched in media and films are the mentally ill being looked down on by everybody else, you're just going to assume that's going to happen because you know nothing else. And it doesn't happen, but I'm sure, and I am definitely sure, that this culture around it has created this awkward area for therapy and the stigma. Whenever I try and bring it up with people, I just feel them kind of like retreat, and they're like, oh no, I don't know how to talk about this. This is a very complex subject to talk about. No. And so then they just retreat, and then it's awkward and uncomfortable, and I don't know what to say, and they don't know what to say. And then the whole situation's just made really awkward, and so then I just don't bring it up anymore. And that's, you know, I want to be able to talk about it. It's a huge part of my life, and I'm fine with it, and I'm okay with it, but other people aren't, which makes it really weird. It's as if me going to therapy makes me very mentally ill, and so they believe that they have to tread really carefully around me, and that, you know, it's like treading on like a cracked I don't know, like a cracked mirror. So if they tread too hard, it's just gonna shatter. Like, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. You know, I think in a way I'm stronger because I have therapy. The thing about this stigma is that it's not helping anybody. Like, why is it there? It's no use. Why would you want to create a stigma around something and stop people from getting help? It really restricts and endangers those who actually need to get help and need support, and through that support will get better and it will stop them from getting so much worse. If you do feel like this stigma is stopping you from going to get help, please listen to this video, look up other videos, research CBT if you have anxiety or depression. CBT can help loads of other things, but these are only things I can talk about personally. Talk to someone about it, and talk to your friends, your family. Teachers are a very good way to talk about things. I hope you are okay. I'm gonna go and do homework, or try and do homework. I hope you have a good week and a good time. Bye.